To maximize brewhouse efficiency, temperature control during the mash is important. At certain temperatures, malt starches are converted into simple sugars needed for the yeast to ferment the beer. This system allows the brewer to change the temperature of the mash depending on recipe guidelines. This is called step mashing. Wort travels out of the mash tun, through a pump, into a heat exchanger, then back into the top of the mash tun. Over the course of an hour, the starch is converted and the grain bed compacts to create a natural filter, resulting in clear wort. Let's talk about the all-grain brewing process in general. First, we start with a grain bill, one to fit the style of beer we're going to create. It is comprised of base malts, where most of our sugar will come from, and the color malts to add complexity to color, body, and head retention. Grain bills can be simple or complex. Next, we perform a mash. During the mash, temperature plays an important role in determining the fermentability of the wort. Enzymes, or special proteins that aid in chemical reactions, in this case converting starch into sugar, are activated at different temperatures. At temperatures around 145 degrees Fahrenheit, beta amylase becomes activated. This chops starch molecules into small and highly fermentable maltose. Mash temperatures around 155 degrees activate alpha amylase, which converts starch into less fermentable dextrins, which aid in the beer's body. After saccharification has completed, meaning all of the starches have been converted into maltose and dextrose chains, we transfer the sweet wort into a boil kettle. The wort is boiled for at least 60 minutes. Hops are added to balance out the sweetness of the malt and contribute bitterness, flavor, and aroma. After boiling is done, we rapidly cool the wort by running it through another heat exchanger. In this case, we're removing heat energy. The wort flows into a glass or plastic fermenter. It's a good practice to aerate or supply oxygen directly to the wort. The yeast we add next will need it to propagate efficiently. Over the course of the next week or two, the yeast proceed to eat the sugars and convert it into carbon dioxide and alcohol. When fermentation has completed, you can then bottle or keg and then enjoy what you created.